Just a couple of quick ones for me here, just based on transactions and wires there. It looks as though you're going to make a change for tonight's lineup, and Matthew Peca comes in.
Yeah, Pekka's going to come in and Isamov will come out. Just fresh legs back to back.
Yeah, what do you know about Matthew, and what do you expect from him? I think he played 9 with you last year.
Yeah, last year he was hurt when he came in, so it's not fair. I thought he was real good in training camp. He's taking his fitness real serious. And we're hoping he can add a spark for us on the fourth line, getting a little bit of speed on the forecheck.
Do you need tonight a combination of some of the good from Monday night and a lot of the good from last night?
For sure. We'd like some bounces for sure. And we'd also like to play the same way in limiting their chances. If you give them chances, eventually they're going to go in. I was reading something today. Austin Matthews got a point in 14 straight games. So it's not just it's us, it's the whole league that's having a tough time shutting them down. You're going to have to limit them if you want a chance to win this game.
We'll go to Bruce Garriock at Post Media.
Hey, DJ, just a couple for you here. Just on Matt Peck, is it a bit of an award to, he's kind of been in and around that taxi squad, I think, for a month or so.
Yeah, for sure it has. And it's easy to say, you want to be in the NHL and, you'll do anything to get here, but then there's another thing to just sit there and not play and not feel a part of it. And he hasn't complained one time, whether he's in our practices or in the taxi squad practice. He continues to work out and be ready. And you do that so that when you get called upon, you're ready. And I think that's a lesson to everyone. He's been a great teammate, and we hope he has himself a great game tonight.
Just wanted to ask you about the younger players. Just, are you trying to use them in different situations now and give them an opportunity to experience more different parts of the game? I don't know if I'm putting that properly, but
absolutely. I mean, there's a plan going into the year, knowing which players you have to develop, which players have to be better at the end of the year, and be guys that can play in all situations. And it's easy to say just throw them in game one and let them play 25 minutes. That's just not the way it works. And they're all getting better away from the puck. They're learning what it takes to win in the NHL, especially the games when you don't have it, not to force it too much. And ideally, you'd like, all these kids to experience, 4-on-4, overtime, penalty kill, all the pressure situations, so that going forward in the future, these are the guys that are going to carry this franchise.
Ian Mendez, The Athletic.
Hi, DJ. Two questions for you. The first one would be, I just want to confirm, so Peca for Anisimov, is that your only switch you anticipate out of the skaters this evening? Yeah,
well, we're going to go 7 defensemen and warm up. We'll decide after that.
Okay, and then my other question would be just about your power play, and in particular, like your zone entry on the power play. I think for a lot of us who've watched your team so far this year, DJ, we've seen the puck carrier will come up and then he'll kind of like throw the puck back. And I just want to ask you just about, are you satisfied with that sort of setup? Or I guess from a zone entry standpoint, are you satisfied with your power play in that particular drop back play where you drop it back to a defenseman and they come up the ice?
Well, it's the defenseman that drops it back to the forwards. It's also the exact same breakout that Toronto uses, that has the best breakout in the National Hockey League for the last 2 years on entries. So for us, it's about detail. It's not the breakout. The best entry teams in the league use it. So does Edmonton Oilers. And sometimes we get a little off task, a little off detail, but it's one of the hardest ones to stop, and it's what the best teams in the league use. It's just sometimes we go on our own page, but that comes with age, and we'll continue to get better at it.
Mark Masters, TSN.
DJ, you mentioned Austin Matthews earlier. How would you describe the challenge of game planning for this guy right now and defending him?
Well, you better not give him odd man rushes. You can't give him a zone time where your guys are tired. And you also got to take away his speed in the neutral zone. He's become so big and so strong that he can skate by you now. And I don't think that was the case when he was first coming into the league. Now he's skating better than other guys. He's bigger, he's stronger, and he shoots it harder. So you better limit his chances on the power play if you want to keep him off the board.